Welcome back to House of Cards. This is episode 47. And you know what? It's time for another Monday mailbag. That's right. Good old Monday is here. That means we got a week's worth of mail to go over. Pretty cool things in this one. Of course, got the UFC. You got a little Russell Wilson in the PC. We got some soccer stickers that were kind of a mystery to figure out what the heck it is, and I'll kind of share my journey with you on that. And some other goodies as well. So pretty fun episode, a nice variety, basketball, football, everything's in there. Enjoy that, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Why not? Join the small family we got here. It's going good. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. That'd be sweet. All right, let's get on into it. All right, let's get to work on this mail. Got a lot to get through. Okay. Let's see what's in. Bubble mailer number 1. Come on, there we go. There we go. We're in. All right. Oh, well, it's a good one to start with, that's for sure. Sorry, those marks on here are just the just the top loader, hopefully. This is another Kylian Mbappe holo that I've acquired. I think it's the third one I've owned now. I've actually sold off the other ones just because I'm trying to nail a perfect 10. I'm just greedy when it comes to Mbappe. He's my long-term GOAT investment for soccer. Hopefully GOAT. Never know. But yeah, so I really want this card, but I really want it in a 10. This one looked pretty sharp. Again, these holos are hard to get in 10s because surface, centering, everything, edges, everything can go wrong with these. But, I'll keep trying. Maybe one day I'll get it. But this one had potential, so I'm going to see how this guy looks here afterwards. Fingers crossed. Get something good this time, because the other ones I've had are probably 8s and 9s. One of them was definitely an 8. It was pretty beat. And the other one was decent. But it was definitely not perfectly centered. So I'm hoping that this is the one. Third time's a charm. Wow, lots of bonus cards that I don't really want, but that's okay. Okay. What is 2008 documentary? No clue what that is. Upper Deck, huh? All right, cool. So, amongst all these random baseball cards are 2 soccer cards that are pretty sweet. I'll stick these into my random commons drawer. So, I got these 2 Fantastic Finisher inserts. This is out of 2015 Donruss. So this is actually the very first year Donruss did soccer. So I figured that might be something interesting to look at because, first of anything is pretty cool. And, so I focused on the 2 GOATs here. Definitely can't really go wrong with these 2 fellas. But it's a cool set, and it's got some interesting inserts, but these were some numbered cards. Again, always good, right? So this is a numbered out of 299. This is the standard press proof parallel, and then this one is actually numbered out of 99. You can see that. There you go. So this one also the press proof, but just the lower number. So kind of cool, very cheap, not expensive at all. So I figured, hey, you know what? GOATs, number cards. First set of for soccer, kind of checked a lot of the boxes that I usually look for, so I figure why not give these guys a try. And they look pretty well centered and look pretty sharp, so I think this might be an interesting little play here. So I'm gonna inspect those. Hopefully those will be worthy to get graded. I'm not gonna rush them. I don't think they're gonna be $1,000 cards or anything, but I'll put them in the value, pay 20 bucks, grade them, get them back in a year, and then hopefully they're worth something. Gotta be a lot more kind of particular nowadays with the grading. Not everything is gonna be worthy, but I figure if you got goats and they're low number, not low number, but numbered cards from iconic sets. Not saying Donruss is iconic, but you get the point, right? Okay, so if you've been watching my channel, I just did a video on these. So this is the Fleer Provisions set. This one is the 91. A little bowed, interesting. So again, it's just I just picked up another 6-card set of these. I always look at the Jordan as sort of obviously the one that I want it to be clean the most. This one had potential, good centering. So again, just the kind of the main cards, or the only cards, sorry, of this set, which is there's 6 of them from 91. So yeah, some cool provisions there. And again, those are cheap. I'm getting those usually for under $20. I have to look again at that one. Obviously you've probably already seen it on the screen, but 20 bucks for 6 cards, you're talking about, you're averaging $3 a card, ballpark, $3 and some change a card. So that's a pretty good pretty good price, especially if any of those cards gem, they're worth $100 up to $300-400 for the Jordan. So there's a good arbitrage there, and I think that's the name of my game, is looking for arbitrage in these opportunities with these lower end cards, just because again, you're not gonna break the bank, but you can make a lot of bank if you do it right. Okay, I had a feeling it was gonna be this just because it was a sketchy, not very well protected package, and for whatever reason, soccer collectors, international soccer collectors, aren't the greatest at using. But I guess, you know what, I gotta give this guy a break, because this does not fit into a top loader. So I kind of understand why he had to go very unique here in his approach. Okay, so this card's got a story already, and it's not even been mined for more than 5 seconds. But so this sticker, I should say, it's not a card, it's a sticker. So this sticker, I saw it on eBay for fairly cheap, and I mean, I watched it for, I think it had like on a 9-day auction or something, and all he wrote on there was rare Maradona, and then he put like 1982, which to me, I was interested, because 1982 was the first year Maradona played in the World Cup. So his first World Cup, which is always a significant card / sticker for any player. But this one obviously wasn't like the traditional World Cup sticker, which is, I'm aware of that sticker and I know it intimately. This was like something kind of weird, and I was just like, huh. And I didn't really understand, like, is this from a different set? I mean, it's a Panini sticker, so it's a credible company that makes it. It has Maradona on there, has Argentina, has him in his thing. But I was looking on PSA and I was looking everywhere to try to find this, because there's no other, there's no more, right? I've never seen one before I found this one, and I've never seen one since. But the story is that I had to like do some real deep digging, and I actually, that feature in Google where you can actually use the image to search. So I actually put the image into Google, and there's only one place where it came up, and it was this guy's blog. And I'll put it here on the screen, but this guy, basically his entire blog is just him trying to figure out these random soccer stickers. So it's pretty cool, and he actually doesn't even know. He actually wrote to him. I found his email in his blog. I wrote to him and I said, hey man, can you help me figure this out? So the long story is that I spent some time talking to this guy, going back and forth. He basically said that it was from a set. It was 1982 as far as he knows, because there are other stickers from 1982 that have the same back, like the exact same back. And he also said he also had it in the blog where there was other cards from the set, but they weren't like a specific soccer card set. Sorry, soccer sticker set. It was actually this kind of weird set that had like a multitude of different, like, you know, celebrities and athletes from different sports, and you know, it's kind of like this mixed bag of different celebrities and athletes. And I just was like, that's so weird. But the very fact that this is, you know, from Maradona's early days, it's from the year of his first World Cup, I felt like there's some value there in the fact that this might be a, you know, for all I know, a 1 of 1 in PSA. If I get it graded, it could be kind of a cool thing. I collect older Maradona stuff, so I was very interested in this, so I just grabbed it. I think it cost me somewhere around like 30 bucks, very reasonable. I actually reached out to the guys over at Sunday League Investors, and they tried too. They reached out to their network of people, and everyone kind of said they believe it's 1982, and they said the España set, which makes sense because those have the same back as this as well. So anyways, it's not like a gem mint or anything. It got a little wear and tear on it, but I just figure for the nostalgia of it, I'm gonna get it slabbed. And it's also bigger, you know, than like your average card size. So you can see here, like, there's your average card, and you can see how much bigger it is. So it's an interesting thing here. So I'm gonna send it into PSA. Hopefully they'll recognize it as a legitimate sticker and give me a grade on it. So yeah, we'll kind of be fun to kind of watch the transgression of how that thing goes down. All right, this one feels real thick. I don't know what's in there. Oh, they did the old bubble in a bubble. Bubbly bubbly. Double bubble. All right. Okay. Guess we'll go in this way. Yeah, I'll just lift it up like that. Save the stress of me cutting a hole in my card. Okay. Oh, cool. Just Jesus, he wasn't lying when he said the box was beat. Wow, that is beat. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a video on this as part of my check out my set series that I have done a couple now. This will be probably the 3rd installment, but this one is for this set, which I really like because it's a super unique set, and it's probably a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people because this set harkens back to the 1990 Nike Spike Lee, Michael Jordan ads that they did together. So what they did is they took kind of those ads and then they made a set of cards. So they actually gave out the cards in these little boxes, and I've shown this in my other videos, but this is what a good condition. So this one's still sealed, so I'm keeping this one sealed, sort of like, you know, I don't know if the PSA will actually like slab this or something, like how you can slab packs of cards. But I wanted to get one that wasn't sealed so I can actually look at the cards and, you know, do the video for it. So anyways, these are the cards, and I'll talk more about them in the video, so I don't want to go too deep. Save a little something for the people. But just super cool cards that just sort of commemorate the different commercials of Michael Jordan. So, you know, kind of shows you on the back there, like, so this one's from 1989. This is something you cannot do. And then 1991, 1991, 1990, 91. So you'll see these are super hard to get in good condition because I think they're just kind of quickly, cheaply made. And then the backs, of course, have the black border, which cause chipping and all kinds of problems. So I'm gonna go through these. I don't expect much of the condition of these to be like great, especially if the box looks like this. I'll be happy if like one of them is like gradable. So we'll see though, but I'm gonna definitely look more into those and definitely make a nice video about those here shortly and talk a little bit in more depth. So this is the first actually new, you know, the new eBay shipping for $1 where you get tracked shipping in a standard white envelope, they call it. Yeah, they call it eBay standard envelope. So yeah, only oh, this was actually only 51 cents. Wow. So this guy shipped it in that. which is great. I love it when people do that because I'm like, you know what, I'll wait a few extra days if I don't have to pay like $4 in shipping. And again, if it's like a super high-end card, I get it. Like, I'm cool with it. But if it's like something that's under 20 bucks, which is the whole point, right, of the program, then I would prefer to just pay $1 and wait the extra couple days. All right, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna rip this thing open. An envelope within an envelope. Oh, yeah, so this is the kind of card that this is perfect for, right? A nice solid Michael Jordan card, 92 Fleer. But yeah, nothing that I want to spend $4 on when the card itself probably cost me less than 10 bucks. So it's just one of those things where it's just silly money being thrown around for no reason. So I've shown these quite a few times in my videos. I love this card. It's for a easy pickup that's super easy on the pocketbook, and it can turn into a very valuable card if it's graded well. So, and again, you can't deny this picture isn't just one of his best pictures on the sports card, with him just jumping over top of Patrick Ewing's back. I mean, Patrick Ewing was a huge guy, so the fact that Jordan is just like about ready to just throw down over top of him is pretty sweet. So anyways, got another one of those. I like that. Yeah, let's see what's in here. Is, but sure. Okay, it's in the top loader, so we are safe. Do a little cutting. I was just scared the card's gonna be like sticking out of the top of the top loader, and then just, you're gonna cut the tape and then just like slice the edge of the card or something. Just painter's tape, please, people. Oh yeah, that's one you definitely don't want to cut. I've been hunting for one of these for a minute. I'm glad I kind of waited a little bit and got this one for the price I did, because I've been seeing these things raw go up to like 350 bucks and stuff. So pretty wild pricing on these, but definitely one of the early Brady cards to have, because this is his first Topps Chrome card. So this is 2002. As you know, he was a rookie in 2000, but didn't really get much love as far as cards went. I think he just had his Bowman cards and his Contenders card. And then 2001, he had a handful of other cards, but then Topps didn't give him a card till 2002. So I was just super stoked to have this, because I've, obviously I've had a few Brady's go through my hands. Haven't had this one though, and this one, the guy just was raving about the condition online, and the price I got it for, he accepted a pretty fair offer, so I feel pretty good about it. I'm gonna obviously have to look at it. Chrome cards are notorious for being scratched to hell, so I will look, but hopefully what he said was accurate and the card's in good shape, so we'll find out. Okay, and this guy. This is a nice bubble mailer. I'm gonna try to salvage this one for reuse. There's another one. I swear, man, people must be buying these things in bulk, because it's not cheap. But bubble mailers are not the cheapest thing to buy. I've bought them a few times, and I was just like, okay, I gotta stop buying these, because it gets pretty expensive. Oh, cool. So I got this little lot here of it's just 2 cards, so it's not really like a lot, but it's, you get it. It's more than 1 card. But I already have this Russell Wilson mosaic stained glass, but I saw this guy had both of these, and I own quite a few of these as well. But I think he had both of these for like just over $100, and that's like a super steal, because the scores in good looking condition, which this one is, are roughly so you get them for like 15-20 bucks raw. I just want to just check to see if it's a glossy or not. No, it's just the paper, but still, that's fine. So, you know, you're in the ballpark of like 15-20 bucks for this, but then the mosaic, I mean, the stained glass, I've seen upwards, you know, $200. I actually bought one I thought was a good deal for 180 back, you know, a few months back. So the fact that I got both these for, you know, what I have here on the screen, just over 100, like that was a hell of a deal. And these mosaics are hard to find because remember, probably don't remember, but in one of the videos I shared, the centering is always hard on these, the top to bottom specifically. The left to right's pretty easy to see with the pillars. It's not hard to like kind of just see the gap there, but the top to bottom people always kind of miss, and if there's not a big enough gap on the bottom here, it's super off, so you'll definitely not going to get a gem. But anyways, I thought this was a hell of a deal for what I got it for, so I had to pull the trigger on it, pick this up. So yeah, all right. This guy open. That was, all right, so that's from the business. I was hoping it wasn't his like personal address, but that's the store's address. So this is something West Sports Cards in Canada. So I picked up Shocker, another UFC round 1 card. This one is the silver parallel, so the numbered parallel from the set, so you can see there it's numbered out of 288, number 103. So that's Rashad Evans. You know, again, these are still on the fairly cheaper side. You know, of course, if you're getting into the guys like Hoist Gracie and you know, Couture and GSP and those guys, like, I mean, you're talking hundreds of dollars for the short printed parallels. But you get the kind of, you know, second tier guys like the Rashad Evans or the you know, just kind of the names that like people know, but they're not like the mega stars. I think those are the ones that are going to be easier on the old pocketbook there. Forrest Griffin is another good example of that, but you can kind of see these cards even in the silver, they're that thicker stock, so you know, whatever point that is, 130 point or something. But it's a nice card. This one actually looks really good, so this is pretty sweet card. I mean, it's just a great shot too. I mean, look at that, just capture that hit right as he just clocks him in the jaw. Pretty sweet card. But yeah, no, so again, these are they go pretty quick on eBay as far as, you know, the bids go. They, you know, I saw a Gracie, I think it was a silver or maybe it was a gold, one of the 2 parallels that, you know, you can find. I mean, it just went for, I think it was like $400-$500. So again, they're starting to pick up, so hopefully you're able to grab some. I've been talking about these for a little bit now, so hopefully you're able to get in early-ish to the game and grab a few. They're still out there. Don't feel discouraged. You can still get them for a decent price, but you know, like anything that becomes popular, all of a sudden you know, things go do. All right, that wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, learned a little something, saw something new. You know, there's always something interesting around the corner every day of this hobby, so keep looking for cool new things. You know, be yourself. Don't always follow the herd. Maybe there's some interesting things out there that you like that not everyone else does, and maybe you'll be the first one there. Beat the herd. That's the rule, right? But do it by collecting what you like and what actually appeals to you. That's all. All right, guys. Hope you had a good time, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.